now. Well, we're live.
No. We're alive.
We're live. We're live.
The movie. You have to use a bit of glass to cut an arse.
Yeah, you're not gonna see our picture though at the moment. Our video.
Good, because I look hideous today.
So grab a cuppa, which could be anything.
Make sure it's hard alcohol, because that's the only way you're going to get through this garbage.
This shit show. All right then. All right.
Teeth.
Here we are. People can see us now.
Why?
I don't know. You know what I'm going to have as well? I'm going to have an egg.
What? Why?
Why not?
But why?
Because this is going to be an egg-stealing show.
Easter's over. All the egg jokes are done now.
All right. Do you want to start it, Tom, while I am trying to open this?
Do I want to start it? Start what?
The show.
Start the fire. Oh, okay.
Go on. Start it.
Today's show is terrible from the beginning. Now we'll be talking about the Man City Liverpool FA Cup semi-final and the Manchester Liverpool pasting. So isn't that weird? Look, another game where we paste them and another manager comes in now. Get in line, Tog. What do you think, Charlie? You should speak more. Come on, speak up more. Talk more. Why are you so quiet?
It's because I didn't want to be rude while I had an egg in my mouth.
Okay. All right. I'll allow that.
All right.
Yeah. Let's get into it. This should be a exciting gee fest of smugness.
Yes, this will be amazing.
Well, there's nothing negative, is there?
No, not really. I suppose you could say the Man City game was a bit negative in the second half, but
no.
I think we dominated the first half in that game. We should. Yeah. I reckon we should have scored a lot more goals. The amount of passing, the amount of press and pushing, we just looked dominant. But then again, you could say Man City were missing players. That'll be their excuse.
Yeah. I don't have to say anything then. You're saying it all.
And De Bruyne was not playing, which I'm glad he wasn't, because he's quite an annoying player, as in very good.
Yep. All that money, and that's someone that they desperately need. So when he goes missing, it's very obvious. Grealish is not the answer. Although he did score, but he did nothing else.
Do you think he's at the wrong club? Because we know he's a good player.
He's a good player for a smaller team. He's a Matthew Letitia without the conspiracy and being a complete and utter Fruit Loop like old Matt is now.
A bit of a blanker.
Yeah, well, a bit of a mental health problem that needs someone to go around and help him out, I think.
I think the problem started when we didn't call him up for Liverpool. He was so desperate to sign for Liverpool.
We didn't sign him, so we've turned him crazy.
So he's got a hatred towards us.
He definitely doesn't like us. Whenever he was on Sky, he couldn't wait to have a dig at us. So that's what happens.
He really doesn't like Liverpool.
No, but he's a problem.
There's a bit of a conspiracy there.
Yeah.
Why?
I wonder what the story is there. I'm pretty sure he voted Tory. Probably not anymore. Not anymore. He'd vote alien. That's what he'd vote.
Illuminati.
He'd vote for Uranus. I'm trying to think of planet things.
Planet.
Like, is Uranus a planet?
It can be.
I don't think it is anymore.
It can be.
It can be.
It might be.
Well, if you keep eating those eggs, it will.
Mm.
You know what's funny? I watched back at you know your intro video. You can add more, Charlie. You can talk more. I watched back. You know the intro video you did originally. Yeah, with Gotham on it.
Oh yeah. And
I watched his clip, and I was thinking, what he was saying. You know, it was from the heart. It was someone. It was someone explaining their life and how they got to supporting Liverpool and what it means to them and what it means to them as an Asian person living in London, you know, and like picking Liverpool for the reasons that, you know, we've pretty much picked Liverpool because of the whole club, the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought, then I took over, and we're talking about Uranus.
I know.
So, see, Charlie, you could have had someone there that was gonna.
You've just ruined it, basically.
I know. I've sunk it.
We had a bit class. Now we've got arse.
I don't know. Yes. He vanished for now. He may reappear at some point.
Have I vanished?
No, I'm talking about.
Go him. Yeah, we'll get him on. I think the problem we were having was the times.
Timing.
We couldn't schedule the right times for us to be on the show. So that's why we haven't had Gerton on. But we will do.
When the season's over.
Yeah, when the season's over.
And we've won everything. and we're all celebrating.
And we can be relaxed. And we'll have Gerton on.
A relaxed chit chat.
We'll get the insight of
of his life story. Basically, we'll grill him to see how much of a real fan he is, and if he gets any facts wrong, then he's out. He's dumped. You eradicate him from existence.
But the fact in the old Man City game, the FA Cup, we won.
Yes, exactly.
But what happened in the second half? We were so far ahead in the first half. We blew them away. Yeah, they had a weakened side. Did we put the brakes on a little?
They were resting people. Yeah, we did. The second half, we took our foot off the pedal a little bit, and we just sort of let them have a bit of the game. And then they got greedy and they tried to take too much of the game, and we had to close it up. Because we had chances to score again in the second half. So it wasn't like we completely gave up on doing anything.
No, well, I'm just going to get the website up.
Are you?
Yahoo Sports on the game. So you can see the statistics.
The old stats.
We should have made it a lot easier, definitely. Because
but it wasn't bad. Look, we made it a good, exciting game for other people to watch, right? It didn't matter. No, they didn't. These goals didn't go on our league thing for goal difference. It's the FA Cup semi-final. We turned up to win. They turned up to rest players and maybe got a bit arrogant, thinking that they could still beat us.
I know.
Put them in their place.
But it showed they couldn't. And the goalie had a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah. So if we look at the goals, Mane's second goal, where he just went all in, was brilliant.
That was good.
Didn't give up.
That was a striker's sort of goal, I reckon. The way he poached that, he just went straight into the goalie. Luckily, it wasn't. That's Mane. Yeah, that is Mane.
That's Mane this season. That's what he's like. That represents our club right now. we're going for it. And he went for it, got it. If you don't go for it, you ain't going to get it. So he did. And he was brilliant. Mane, absolutely brilliant. Konate getting another goal.
Luis Diaz as well.
Yes, Luis Diaz. He's really turning up now.
He's just performed straight away. Like he's been in the club for ages.
They always say it's like he's been at the club for 3 years. I don't know why 3 years. That must be a football thing. After 3 years, you're part of the team. I don't know. They all say it.
You're a veteran after 3 years.
Yeah. That's it. You got your feet under the table.
So Trent's like an old man now.
Oh yeah, Grandpa Trent now.
Grandpa
he's 23
Trent.
now.
Yeah, he's 23.
No longer a kid. No longer a kid now. A man. He's a man. But good all round. Brilliant. I had 2. I was very tired by the end of the game. I only had 2 beers as well.
I had no beers.
I had 2 beers. I was lightweight.
You know what?
Lightweight.
I was a bit annoyed.
Had a bit of a tire.
I was a bit annoyed.
Why?
I don't know. It's because right near the end, because we just let him in.
You have to be annoyed.
I know. It's like my thing. I have to be annoyed. So.
Yeah, I wasn't happy that we conceded goals, but you know, I wasn't thinking, are they going to win? So I wasn't too worried. You know, it was annoying. We shouldn't have conceded those goals. Van Dijk, he had to do better on that first one.
I think
he's had a couple of lapses. So
yeah,
but it's at the right time. Right? It's at the right time right
now. It's funny how they say it's the right time to have mess ups.
Well, it is because it was a semi-final. We'd already scored 3 goals. If he had a bit of a crazy time, like Alisson. Alisson's a complete lunatic.
I know
the amount of times just doing madness in the game.
I know. Klopp's probably going, "What the hell are you doing?"
I think he's just given up. Because he's. But then he had that 1-on-1 and he was brilliant. He did some great saves and he was him. So wonderful. Thiago as well. Fantastic Thiago. He's really he's understanding. Go on.
Thiago's one of the best in the world, and people keep forgetting that. He's just got older now. He's it's a different league, and he's still, performing. He started off a little slow because it was just getting into a new team, and he still fouls. You can't work that out yet. But
the fouling thing. Was it the game before? What was the game before? Was it Benfica? I think that was the Benfica game. I think it was. Do you know? No, it was the other Man City game. It was the 2-2. In that game, I thought he could have got sent off because he was fouling like just crazily in that game. But no, what he was doing, because he did this in the next game as well. He was cutting out passes. It was little small interceptions. He was brilliant at it, like really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, like when people said, "Oh, he's going to slow down the team," they weren't wrong. It was slowing down the team. It was changing our style. So we had to sort of change, and we've done that now. We've. It's not quite as. We do hit a few long balls and that few.
I think Thiago's playing like how John Barnes played later on in his career.
Yeah, he's not. He's a bit less sideways and than a bit less crab-like.
Yeah,
but he's picked up the tempo. That's the difference. It doesn't mean he's running faster around. When he gets the ball, his decision making is. He's laying the ball off. He's knocking it back. He's getting the ball moving, and then he'll see one of those shots where that crossfield pass or something like that.
My only gripe with Thiago is when he's in his own half, and he does this sort of weird skill, and then tries to get past.
Oh yeah.
Whoever.
Sometimes
he's trying to do something special, and then he loses the ball, but it's in an area which is quite threatening.
Yeah, it's kind of cutting that out more and more now. He's getting it. He knows his role in the team now because he's a senior player, so he can't mess about now, and especially what we've got to do and what we've got to win. So they've got him. Yeah, he was good, brilliant. Trent defended very well.
I think he listened. He was listening to me and getting annoyed.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
F you, people, Charlie. How dare you have a go at me?
The reactions are stupid. The reactions are either he's a terrible defender, he can't defend, or he is the best defender I've ever seen ever. And it's neither of those. It's somewhere somewhere in the middle, but it's moving closer to being a very good defender now.
Yeah.
It's just his concentration at times. I think in the last
be alert. Last 3 games, he's actually got a lot better. He's improving as a defender now, and he's still doing those assists.
Yeah, there's a couple of times some of his passing was a bit crap.
Yeah, but like I said,
some of the balls he was playing,
because he concentrated on defending more, maybe his assists wouldn't be as good.
It's all a balance. Everything. You can't just have someone that just defends or someone that just.
Nah, there's no one that perfect that can do that. Look at Roberto Carlos.
They're saying Reece James for, he's better than Trent. He's a better defender. He's better this, which proved that he's not. He's a very good player, but he's not. Been making loads of mistakes. Been out of position as well, actually. But yeah, just good. Just a nice game that was. Nice, comfortable game in the end. Yeah, right. Made it exciting because that's us. But they can't complain because the players that they had out, other than the goalkeeper, which is a huge mistake, not having this goalkeeper there.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing, daydreaming about something, and then forgot that Marnie was coming right into him.
Insanity. It just went mad. And Fernandinho, yeah, that's something. Fernandinho, he should have been sent off.
He was so aggressive, wasn't he? And fouling here and there. I'm surprised he was. He
always fouls anyway, and he gets away with it all the time. And now it was like it weren't just like little tiny little fouls, little foul here, little foul there. They were dirty fouls, and he should have at least got 2 yellows. So dodgy old Fernandinho. I don't know what he's got on the referees' pictures. They're dressed up as, I don't know, Winnie the Pooh or something in big nappies. Although Winnie the Pooh doesn't wear a nappy, does he?
Nah, he should be arrested going out in public like that.
Yeah. Although when they have like a younger Winnie the Pooh, yeah, when a young little baby version, he's got a nappy on. So why they bothered then, yeah, with him being a baby and pooing everywhere, but when he grew up, he had no trousers on, so he pooed everywhere. I don't get it. I don't understand it, but that's the world of Winnie the Pooh that I'll never understand.
Maybe they see a half naked child. I don't know.
Well, it could be.
Yeah.
Could be some dodgy stuff going on. But anyway.
No one's ever done
that was the Man City game.
No one ever done a cosplay of Winnie the Pooh, have they?
No one's ever dressed up as Winnie the Pooh, have they?
No.
With big yellow legs painted and a little red top, little belly top with nothing else.
Yeah.
What can you say? I'm cosplaying, police. I'm cosplaying.
Well, you can cosplay in prison.
Oh, they'll really enjoy you there.
They'll love it.
They'll love you, yeah.
That's not a honey. That's not a honey pot. Awful.
Very bad. Yes. Very bad time for that person.
Yes.
We should have.
That's how Winnie the Pooh talk.
That's Pooh talk, yeah.
Mhm.
Winnie the Pooh, not Pooh Talk. We're not some kind of weird German podcast.
Who does that?
You know, like, let's move on.
What? What channels have you been
Let's,
watching?
let's move on.
So,
And
well, now we're in the final against Chelsea again.
again, yeah,
Boring.
I'm a bit worried about it.
Yeah, they want their revenge. Like, we killed someone.
Mm.
We beat them.
They're not playing well, but for some reason we have a problem from their style of play. But maybe with now Super Thiago, we will be a bit too much for them.
And talk about Mane and his super passing.
Yes, Mane has come alive. I don't know what's happened.
I don't know.
I think the real Mane was kidnapped and kept in a cupboard somewhere, and he's broken out and he's beaten up the imposter. He's come back. We've missed him for about a year, but the real Mane has really come out of his shell today. And today, what am I talking about? Over the past few games. So,
mm-hmm.
well, I should say since the African Nations Cup. With the opposite, with like Salah, it affected Salah negatively, I think.
Yeah.
That and the World Cup qualifying.
Yeah,
for
that
Mane,
one affected him. That one.
He's very happy.
He's like that, chest out. He's like,
look at me.
Hi, Salah. How are you?
I wonder how smug he was. He
it,
must have been really smug.
Was it as smug as us against Manchester United?
No.
Shall we talk about that game?
We shall. What a game. What a game.
Activate smug mode.
Yes, exactly. What a game. We shouldn't get used to this because it's not going to be like this forever.
No, they've got a new manager now, and he's actually a good manager.
He's a good manager, but he's at a club where the owners are idiots.
Yeah.
Not financially. They're brilliant financially. They'll make themselves loads of money, but they don't know how to run a club. That old Ralphie, who they've got now,
Ralph Mouth,
Ragnick, Ralph Mouth was using his mouth and pointed out a few things about them, saying that they basically need everything. They need to get rid of at least, I don't know what it was, basically everyone, and then get 10 new players in. They need to get people in to sort out their injuries, their transfers, how the club is run. So everybody, they need a new club, basically. They need a new club. And so, you know, people keep using that as their excuse, but I think, yeah, that played a part in it, them being a complete shambles of a club. But, you know, we had to turn up, and we did. In style.
You know what? As soon as they had the team out, I thought this actually might be easy. But I'm not going to say anything because...
Yeah, you jinxed it. You would have jinxed it.
I would have jinxed it.
It's madness. He played a back three because I think he was actually playing a back five, obviously.
Yeah, he was playing a back.
So it's very defensive. And I think Pogba going off early affected the setup as well. But he wouldn't have made a difference at all, I don't think. He's not in form. He's not the same player.
We looked out of it, didn't we? I mean, they looked out of it from the
get-go. They looked out as soon as they entered the pitch. Yeah. They tried a couple of little bits and bobs at the start, but as soon as I knew it, they knew it, we knew it. As soon as we scored the first goal, it was over. Like the game was well and truly over.
We've truly split them open.
Yeah.
Like that Winnie the Pooh cosplay prisoner.
Yeah. It was split open once he entered prison.
It was too easy. That was so easy, but the passing
Yeah,
was so good. But was it? Did it look better than? Did it look better because Manchester United weren't playing well?
of course. They gave us loads of space. They gave us loads of time on the ball. They didn't try and get the ball off us. They were walking about a lot of the time, but they knew. They knew. Look, they're at a point where they know there's a new manager coming in. Old Ralphie. It doesn't really matter what he does or what he says.
But you'd
The
think you
players are
played.
just like,
Yeah, but you'd think you played better for the new manager because otherwise you're out.
yeah, but he's not here yet. Look,
But he's still looking at the games. He's still looking.
yeah, but they know that there's a load of players that are out of contract. There's a load of players that are looking to move on as well. So they just turned up for the game in a weird setup against us who are on super form. They knew they were like, we're gonna get beaten here. Plus they didn't have Ronaldo for obvious reasons. I'm surprised. I thought he was going to play.
No.
I honestly thought he was still going to play.
No way.
He came to his senses, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that would have been absolutely insane if he'd done that.
But the fans did well on the 7th minute. Good, because it doesn't matter if
it's a very difficult situation because I don't like him for something that, for things that he's done in the past. A main thing that he's done, which I can't look at him and say, oh, well, you might not like him, but he's a brilliant goal scorer, because I've got that in my head that he did that thing, which he admitted to, paid someone off. And so it's hard to be like, I can't say I feel so sorry for him. I feel sorry for his girlfriend, and there will be sympathy passed on to him, but it's just weird. I find it weird, a weird situation. So I'm glad they did it. It was
well, we're the better people, aren't we?
We did.
The fans are the better,
Of course they are. I heard some people saying, "Oh, we shouldn't do that. Oh, it looks like we're just doing it for likes." Social media is not the real world, you absolute dimboids.
You do know, you do know likes get you nothing, yeah. It doesn't change.
They don't. They live in that world. They live in meow meow beans.
You do not get special powers. I don't get likes and think I'm going to get out my wheelchair and walk now. I might do.
Yeah,
I don't know. You're going to give me likes, everyone, so I can walk.
Okay, we'll sort that after, Charlie. We'll get you those likes. No, so like, it was good. It was good. What we did was brilliant. And then you get the Man United fans singing the Hillsborough songs. We had the Man City lot singing the Hillsborough songs.
Yeah, completely.
Completely
wrong.
Leeds as well. They did it. There's lots of teams that have done it to us this season. It's disgusting.
I know there's banter, which I hate. I hate that word, but that isn't banter. That's just being. You're just being an arsehole.
Beyond an arsehole, you're a sick fuck. That's what you are.
Yeah, then you should.
You have severe mental problems if you're going to use the deaths of 97 people.
Yeah. To
get kicked, to try and wind up. You're not going to out psych our players or our fans. They've heard it plenty of times. We heard it from the government. We heard it from the police at the time. Do they think some absolute shaven-headed drunk twat doing it is going to make a difference? No, it just makes you look like a complete scumbag. And I'll say the only fans that I can remember that haven't tried that kind of chanting or that way, I think, was Brentford. So I'm glad they're staying up. I hope they do. I hope some of these teams go down. Because it's I'm getting sick of it. It's and I hope, as Liverpool fans, I hope our crowd, we don't do any of that Munich stuff. We don't do any of the nasty, shitty chants. We don't need it. If you're going to do a chant, make it funny. If you want to take the piss out of someone, take the piss out of someone for obvious reasons. Like when Rooney had his wiggy hair, which he's still got, or things like that. That's fine. Even the Gerrard thing where he slipped,
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's annoying, and it's a bit like it's old now.
Yeah, it's a bit retro now. Got to come up with something new.
But that's fine. That's fine. Have a go at Firmino's teeth, things like that.
But not death.
No, but not Fs. Or like Ronaldo. I hope no one's going to be having those sort of chances.
No matter what you think of him, you don't do that because it affects
his family and people that
you don't
that
do that.
have lost children the same way. It's nasty, and we don't need it. We don't need football to be nasty like this. We don't need it. It's not. It doesn't make it enjoyable. It makes it very negative into games.
There's many United fans out there that aren't like that, obviously. But
of course,
I don't know how loud it was when they chanted that. I don't know.
It was pretty loud.
Yeah. So
there are videos of the section singing it very loud, and they were walking at the game. They were walking up the road singing it as well. So it wasn't all of them. I'm not saying every Man United fan. I know there's plenty online. A lot of their YouTube channels that they wouldn't make those chants, and they find it disgusting. So, and it's a very strange thing for somewhere like Manchester to be, siding with the Sun and the Tory government like that with those sort of chants. So, very strange. On the field and won our game convincingly with some brilliant over the shoulder pass. Salah's finish was fantastic. He's got 2 goals, so Salah's back. Looks like he's got confidence as well.
That little passing though between Mane and Salah scoring was possibly a contender for goal of the season. Yeah. For some reason, I put that up more than the Salah goal against Man City. I don't know. It's up there.
What his little jig, his little dancing.
Yeah.
As an individual goal, that was fantastic. And he did it twice, so it wasn't fluke. He did it again. He did it against Watford as well, didn't he? That goal, just the whole thing, the whole Matip being involved, just everything was just brilliant.
It was precise, that ball by Mane.
It's one of those goals you see people going like that, doing that handshake thing.
Whoa. It's like I got a real problem.
Wow.
Whoa, man! What is
That's
that?
That's a gift.
Wicked up.
Wicked up. It's a wicked up goal. Just brilliant. Diaz as well, getting the first goal.
Diaz is just.
I know they gave us a space. and everything, but we still had to turn up, and we did. Everyone was good. Everyone was brilliant.
And Trent's
even when they weren't.
Trent's defending was top
fantastic.
Against Sancho in particular. Yeah,
because he handled Rashford. He was getting through. Who's a very quick player, and he handled him. And then that Sancho one, like you said, that was brilliant defending. I thought he'd lost it at one point.
I know Rashford would never come to Liverpool, which is understandable.
I'd take him.
But he's such a good player, and the fans are just arseholes with him.
Yeah. Well, he's going to have a new manager now who will actually do something good with him, sadly.
Well, for him, I hope it works out. But for us, no.
I hope it doesn't work out. And he comes and we'll sign him. Yeah. We'll sign him. If Salah goes, we'll get Rashford.
Rashford's fine. The only Man United player that I think he's all right.
Yeah. You got Fernandes. Oh, a more despicable little rat than that.
I know.
They're just so nasty. And De Gea, what a miserable git of a player.
I know,
they're just so negative.
Like Trent was aiming for him.
I know. Although
He was.
he was. No, do you know what he was
like,
doing?
oh, sorry.
Oh, I missed the goal. He did exactly what Robbie Fowler did to Phil Thompson.
Yeah.
And when he did that in training, and Phil Thompson came up to him and was like, "What the hell do you think you're doing? You could have hit me."
Wind up.
He goes, "If I wanted to hit you, I couldn't miss with that nose." So that went well. Then Robbie Fowler left the club.
I know.
But he triumphantly came back.
Phil
Thompson did a good job managing. No,
I did not like that. It was like that, and we knew McManaman was going to leave, but Fowler. I didn't want Fowler to go.
I don't think Fowler wanted to leave.
No, didn't want.
But I think at that point, I think he mentioned on maybe on his own podcast that he did want to go at that point because of the way Houllier was treating him and stuff. He was a bit mad. Supposedly, Fowler got like a good rating in the newspaper, and Houllier phoned him up and complained about it.
Maybe
so it was a bit bonkers.
Maybe that's tough love. Don't want to get an ego. You know how Klopp does it with when everyone tries to get a hat trick, you're going off. Going off.
Yeah, I think that's just a sick game that he likes to play.
I know.
Mind games.
Sadistic.
He's a statistic. Just another statistic. He's a sadist. A sicko.
Talking about records broken, we got Mane. He's got what 109 goals now. He's equaled Giggs.
Oh, the wife beater, Ryan Giggs. It's a good record to match.
Yeah. The wife.
Yeah. They got a lovely team.
Yeah. Don't copy Giggs that much, okay?
Yeah. Just stick to the goals, maybe the assists. I think Giggs got 167 assists, something like that.
Do you reckon Giggs should have scored more goals?
Yeah, definitely. He was a brilliant player, but yeah, he definitely should have got more goals.
He's too busy, wasn't he? Going around.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
That's why. He would have got a lot more goals.
All his aims were on with his fist, I think. What a scumbag. His son's meant to be good, though.
Yeah, good on him.
At football, not at beating up women, but meant to be good. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't be.
Yeah.
Like
what can we say? Don't be like Giggs. Be like Mane.
See, Mane's like the opposite of Giggs.
Yeah.
He does everything right.
Yep.
Nice guy. Doesn't does he still have that broken phone everyone keeps going on about?
Yeah. He probably had that for one day. I think Wijnaldum bought him a phone for his birthday. I think they knew he had a broken phone and he just wouldn't buy a new one.
Being Mane, he said, "No, I want to keep my broken phone." But it doesn't. Yeah. But it doesn't work. I know, but there's people out there. We can't
phone you. We need to phone you.
But there's people out there that don't have a phone, so I will stick with this. Why don't you not?
You don't have a phone. It's broken. Yeah, but there's people that don't even have a phone.
And it is like,
you don't have a phone.
Give me the phone. Here you go.
And then he never answered it out of spite. So there you go. That's the story of Mane and the phone. Mm-hmm. He's still got that phone. He's got a new one, but he's put a fake crack on it.
You can
make it look like.
You can actually get that. A cover that's like a crack on it, so people look at it and go, "I'm not stealing that. It's got a crack on it."
Yeah, I could just get the screen replaced in some local little mobile replacement window screen shop, whatever. Shut up. Repair shop. That's it. Words. Who needs them? I don't.
Well,
I just throw a load of words together.
Talking about repair, Everton need repairing, and that's who we've got next.
Repairing. Well, we're gonna. I don't know. We're gonna treat him like that Winnie the Pooh cosplay guy. I think that's what we're gonna be doing. We're going to be taking them apart.
Taking them apart.
Mm-hmm.
Giving them a good thumping.
Yep, a good battering.
Do you reckon we will, though? Because they did draw 1-1 yesterday. So,
with who?
Leicester.
With Leicester, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was
yes,
like,
I think we will complete it.
It was like in the 90th minute, so it might give them a little bit of confidence.
That's good. We don't want them completely beaten by the time they play us, because they'll need that result even more. Yeah, a loss. A loss coming into our game with a loss, that will have them. We must get the 3 points. They're going to want it anyway. But maybe it'd be if we get a goal first of all, maybe another one, they won't fight back. We know it's bollocks. They're going to fight back. But see, Man United, Everton are going to show you. This, even though they're crap, they're a crap fest. They're still going to try and end our players' careers by putting in disgusting tackles and being awful. Bring back Rafa. That's what they should have done. To the least.
Wasn't he the secret agent?
He was brilliant. I didn't think him going to Everton would actually make him even more of a legend.
He is. He's an absolute legend.
He is. That's if his influence ends up relegating them, then that's as good as his first season at Liverpool when he won the Champions League for me. That's up there. Relegating Everton.
Should we do the final?
Sadly, I think.
Should we do the final thoughts on the game?
Final thoughts.
What do you reckon will happen? Predictions.
Depending on who we play, because who have we got after that? So we've got Everton, then we've got Villarreal on the 27th. God damn it. Why so close? So that'll be a Wednesday.
Trying to ruin us, aren't they?
They are. So we play Sunday, and then we play Wednesday. It really does depend who we play. I think Van Dijk will be playing. I don't know. It is down to who starts. I think maybe Jota will start this game. Or even Bobby. I'd love to see Bobby start. Yeah, I just think we're going to win. It might not be 4-0. It's probably going to be maybe like 2-0. Because they're going to fight. They're going to fight for this. Mm-hmm. So it's a 2-0 win for us. So we'll just put that down as a win already. Put your house on it. We need these points, especially after Man City beating Brighton.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We didn't have much hope in that Brighton game.
People put too much hope and wish too much for that result. Mm. The amount of people I saw saying, we've got a good feeling about this game. I thought, nah, they're missing 3 players.
It's still good. Yeah. It's still good.
They could still do it. They got Lamptey. He's good.
Lamptey.
They put up a good first half. Although you could see it was one of those sides just hanging on.
They did all right for 60 minutes, and then realised.
Then deflection mania took over. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought
so annoying.
I thought Joe Cole would play for them.
Yeah, him and Frank Lampard blasting balls in and deflecting all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Oh yeah, old fat Frank is going to be manager for Everton. Going to be. He is.
I love how they call him Fat Frank, even though he's not.
Oh yeah, it's mental torture for him. He's going to be as thin as a rake, but he's still going to call him Fat Frank. Mm. As soon as the results go badly, you notice they were bigging him up when he first came in.
We're going to be
now he's Fat Frank.
We're going to be watching the game. There's going to be like a skeleton now. Like, who the hell is that? Oh, it's Fat Frank.
It's like,
he's like, what?
like what? Who is it? He was Batman. Um, not the new Batman, the last Batman. I think it was the film called The Machinist, where he lost loads of weight for that film. That's what Frank will look like.
He could do.
I keep forgetting that you've got this. There's a whole big setup on the screen that Let's Talk LFC thing.
Oh, we had people. We had someone in the chat as well, but we're too busy chit chatting here.
All right, chatting breeze.
Chatting breeze.
Chatting breeze.
You can.
Oh, we did have somebody.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. You can keep talking if you want. We'll ignore it again.
Keep talking. We'll ignore it, not because we're doing it on purpose, because we're too busy in the zone of talking.
Yeah, we're in a
talk mania. We got big mouths, but they made some good points.
Yeah. Our confidence has gone up a few notches since we last played Chelsea. True. Just a few notches. I think to the maximum amount of notches. We've gone right to the top.
Our notches are that high.
Yeah. United's success over the next couple of years will depend on the youth players they have. If they're any good, that's all Ten Hag needs for a decent start. No. He needs a club that will listen and a club that will sign players.
Yeah, trouble
that
is
he wants.
They have those owners.
Yeah, their owners are all about money. So he might want a player,
and then again,
they're not going to want to pay for it.
Then again, there's every owner's about money, but you got to think about the actual club as well, not just financially.
Well, it depends who the owner is. If it's Abramovich, he's going to go out and sign anyone because, I don't know, money laundering that he was doing. He doesn't care. But United's owners are they've went out and they've signed players. So people can moan, United fans can moan, but they did go and sign players.
Yeah, they did.
They weren't the right players. Every time they signed somebody, I thought that will not work out. It's a wrong setup. It ain't going to work. But his Ten Hag style of play will be much more of the style that United fans want. Mm-hmm. Although his defending, I wouldn't say is top notch.
No. What is he like?
So he might have the same.
Brendan Rodgers, maybe? Kind of manager?
Yeah, he's open, yeah. So like Rodgers. I don't think he's going to be 50 goals open, but he's going to be like, maybe...
Where did it all go wrong for Liverpool in the Brendan Rodgers days? Maybe because we let him...
Somebody said they're going to write a letter to Steven Gerrard. Right? If we win all four, or if we win the league, they're going to write a letter to Steven Gerrard saying, thank you for the slip. You don't understand how important it was and how the sacrifice that you took doing that. Because if you hadn't, we would have had Brendan Rodgers. We would never have got Klopp. We would never have won the Champions League then. We would never have won that league. So...
Oh, you know what happened? I think Gerrard turned into Sam Beckett from Quantum Leap. And
yeah, he took the hit.
He took the hit. And Al said we got a 95% chance of us winning the league in the future. You have to slip.
Yeah. He's like, but aren't you meant to win in this game of soccer? That'd be obviously him. Sam Beckett is American, so he'd be calling it soccer.
In the long run.
Yeah. Look, I look back now and I think that's why I wasn't distraught. It was bad that it did feel crappy when we didn't win it, but I was never convinced by Brendan Rodgers.
No,
you don't concede 50 goals and win the league. It was insanity. So him going with his new teeth and his new wife, like he did, toodaloo, see you, Brendan, go and choke at another club. He did. And we got Super Klopp, who I think had a similar problem to Ten Hag with his defending. I think Klopp had a problem with sorting out defence. So I don't think that was his forte. So whoever he got in to help with that, it worked.
Yeah, because he's not the one that is like, he's not Benitez sort of.
No, I think what we did with our defence is it's not like what we did with our attack and our midfield. Yeah, like we would get someone like Mane in for a lot of money, but not loads. Yeah, we got Salah in for, a lot of money, but not loads. So each player, Firmino, I think Firmino came before Klopp. So when we got to the defence, though, I don't think he could have done what he did with those players.
Exactly.
Like, he couldn't have changed them. Yeah. So he just thought, well, we're going to have to get someone really good. So Van Dijk, Alisson, get those guys in. And it worked. We already had Matip, brilliant Matip, who's now never injured. I don't know what.
By the way, Sam Beckett sort of quantum leaped into Coutinho.
Yes. And hopefully Sam Beckett's still in there until the end of the season.
Like, Ziggy says we got a 95% chance. If you leave the club, Liverpool will win the league.
Exactly. He knew. It was all planned by Sam Beckett. Now we've discovered. It's just, that's why I wasn't. The amount of people I see there, that was the worst thing that ever happened when we didn't win the league with Brendan Rodgers. I don't think so. I think, we were brilliant. It was brilliant how it happened. We had an enjoyable season, though, like scoring goals, seeing, Suarez and Sturridge up front with a young Sterling and Gerrard still doing it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm sad for Gerrard that he didn't win the league, but he took the bullet.
He did take the bullet.
So I'm hoping that we're going to see Steven Gerrard player manager at the end of the season.
Yeah, and he'll come on the pitch and score.
He absolutely rockets in an Olympiakos type goal.
No, what would happen is he'll try and take a shot. He'll slip. It'll spoon up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'll go forward to Coutinho. He'll score.
Who will rocket in a shot.
There you go.
So there you go, people. That's going to be how we're going to do things from now on. Is we're going to hope that Sam Beckett from Quantum Leap jumps into people's bodies and wins us the league.
What we're saying is everything happens for a reason. And it was a good reason.
Are we?
That's what I'm saying.
Are we?
Because of Sam Beckett.
Wait a minute. What have we become? What's going on now? Everything happens for a reason?
Especially with Liverpool. That's the only way we can get out of it, by saying everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
If this didn't happen, why this happened is because this could happen.
See? So there you go, people.
Is that the domino effect? Is that what that is?
Butterfly.
Oh, butterfly. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Something as small as a butterfly, even beating its wings, can affect everything around it. So
that's it.
And that's what it was. Brendan Rodgers being shite, but somehow nearly winning the league. Well, that was Suarez nearly. That was his determination, ran that whole team, him and Steven Gerrard. But it wasn't enough, thank God. I don't believe in God, but I thank this imaginary character for not letting us win the league that year.
Yes.
But even then, look, Man United, when we would be considered crap, we still put in a performance against them. We still tried against Everton. Yeah? Man United now, since they've been crap, look at them down in the doldrums. We can't even turn up for a game. Maguire. It's pathetic. You've got to at least try. How much money are they getting paid?
I like the petition going, man, to get Maguire out.
Yeah. What, wasn't there a bomb threat?
Is it ruining your life?
You'll be surprised. As people, this is their lives. Look, it does affect my day if we lose, but not long, not anymore. It's not like when I was younger, where it would affect my weekend and week.
So you're saying
I wouldn't threaten to blow up somebody.
No, you wouldn't blow up someone, but it wouldn't just affect you for the day, would it? If Man United won that game, it would affect you until the next game, or even further.
No. It'll go out my system. I'll be very angry for maybe an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I'm very exact. Hour and a half. As soon as the 90 minutes go down, then my anger disappears and I become a different person. No, it doesn't. It's not as bad as it used to be. Horrible. Yeah, it was. I didn't handle football very well.
No, but we've grown up now. We're
grown ups now.
We've matured by 1%. 1%.
That 1% means I'm angry for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's all different now because we're winning all the time. So I don't have a chance to be angry.
Yes. We're happy.
We're brilliant. We're a brilliant team with brilliant players, brilliant manager who's perfect for the club. Owners that are doing it the right way. I don't care about the Super League. I don't care what people say about that. I wasn't bothered. If we entered the Super League, so what? They would have got payoff. We would have been in a cheat league for the next how many years until we came crawling back to the English Premier League.
Yeah.
But we'd have been rich beyond belief. No, I think it's all good. Everything's nice. Everything's brilliant. We've got a horrible game with Everton coming up next, so
I'm still positive.
I just hope they don't try and take our players out.
I'm still positive about the game, but yeah, they could be aggressive,
nasty, leave feet in, and Lampard's a very bitter, balding man.
Balding Tory.
Balding Tory. He's a definite Tory. Everton, you should be ashamed of yourselves.
Yeah,
having him as your manager.
You brought in a Tory.
Bloody Tory. Disgraceful. But there's no politics in sport. Well, there is a lot. So we're doing it for socialism. There we go. We've lost our one viewer now. I can mention some politics. Anyway, yes. It's all going well. We're doing good.
And guys, that's the end of our show. Nearly an hour long. Ooh, what a treat.
Treat or torture? I don't know.
Torture, and mostly torture.
Mostly torture.
But I hope you enjoyed it, or when you will listen or watch, you'll enjoy some of it at least.
Yes.
But for now, we'll see you next time on Let's
See you next time.
Talk LFC.